Hey guys, Dr. Vic here. This is day 5 out of a 7-day tribute to my Nonna. The lesson of today is rolling with the punches in life. This lesson that I learned was one of the difficult times my grandmother was going through. When she started to have the dementia and she started to have more of the Alzheimer's kicking in, she started to notice that she had a little bit of a different. There was this disconnect she was very aware of. She couldn't remember things, or she'll have a conversation and then she just didn't remember anything anymore. And it started to happen when she started to see this repetition more and more. She started to get frustrated, and I mean very angry and frustrated, which is very common. And with that process, she just was getting so angry and so upset. She wanted to have answers to why this was happening, what was going on, why me, why this, why now, what's wrong with me, I can't remember. And it wasn't a good moment through the time process, because it lasted for a little over a year and a half, but there was a great lesson I extracted from that. And every time I saw it, it taught me this every single day of my life, and that was roll with the punches of life. Whatever you resist persists. So for her, there was changes happening. Who wants to forget things? Trust me, I'm not saying I don't want to. I can't stand sometimes when it happens. But the truth be told is that, for her, if she just said, this is where I'm at, and kind of accepted it, the transition would have been a little easier, and maybe she would remember a little bit more, wouldn't fire that stress response as much. But what I learned from it, though, is that in life, whatever you resist persists. So roll with the punches. Whatever your circumstances are, accept them. Take them in. Right? Don't fight it. Don't say, I wish I had this. Don't look at the grass on the green. The grass is always greener on the other side. No, it's not. The grass is only green when you water it. So accept where you're at in life. And then what can you do with where you're at? Take it from there. Don't resist. Because whatever you resist, you're putting energy into, and it's going to grow and persist. So that was one of the big lessons I learned. And trust me, I'm not a master at this. I'm always learning, and I think as a human, I don't know if anyone's out there that ever has this down, because there's times that things are going to get to you, and you're going to have resistance to it. Just accept it. Just let it go. Let it flow. There's a flow of life that just exists, and let things flow. Don't resist, because things will persist. And that was one of the greatest lessons I could see that I had through my grandmother, who gave me that gift, even though it was a difficult time she was going through. It taught me that, to just be a little bit more free with things. And I'm very blessed with that, because in life, I don't have kids yet, but when that day comes, you're going to have to learn. And if you have kids, you understand how this works. You got to go with the flow, right? You can't resist and say, oh, this is how I should have my day. No, you got to go with the flow and just flow and make the best out of it. When I was in high school, cousins and friends of mine that I used to hang out with, we always used to say, make the best of everything. Whatever you go through, whatever the circumstances are, make the best of it. And there was times where we had some not great moments, and they weren't great at all. But we made them great, because we didn't persist of what happened. We didn't resist it. We just said, this is what it is. How can we make the best out of this? And sometimes we just shook our head and said, all right, whatever, and we move forward. But the thing out of that is that we learned to let life just flow. So in your life, let things flow. In your life, don't resist, because whatever you resist persists. Whatever you put your energy into is going to grow and manifest and grow. Good or bad, you're the one that makes the choice, and you're the one that allows for things to grow in any way that you put your energy forth to. So I hope this video really helped, give a little insight. If you liked it, please click like, love. If you have a cool story or comment, please comment below. And if you know someone who can benefit from this, go ahead and share. I want to thank you guys again for watching. This is Dr. Vic with The Wellness Path and Empower Your Reality. And hope you have an awesome day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.